more advanced micro going on at diamond levels, but yeah, see this here, if it was just an attack move, that wouldn't be an issue. So at bronze, just make sure you're attack moving, and you can stick with that as the only method of engagement you use all the way up into gold if you'd like. So just make sure you're not bogging yourself down with over micro on units where it's just not really efficient to micro them in that fashion. And that is about it. Just looking here. Okay. As the game's finishing up here, just going to go ahead and answer a couple more questions. Sniper WD asks, I hear that Roach Hydra is best versus Protoss. Is this true? It's definitely not true, just in the sense that there is no beat all versus any race. People claim they find it, and then someone finds a counter to it shortly after. As far as Roach Hydra specifically, it has some pretty nasty hard counters that it can run into. Like even in your follow-up to the question, you mentioned Immortal Colossus. Yes, absolutely. Any sort of Gateway Immortal composition will do very well. Any sort of Gateway Colossus composition will do very well. So versus Protoss, don't default to anything. But as far as where Roach Hydra is strong, pure Gateway compositions it can do very well against. Some Stargate compositions it can do very well. Anything that's kind of like a Void Ray Gateway, you can do real well there. Just make sure you focus fire down the Void Rays with your Hydras before moving on to the Gateway units. But in general, get comfortable with some other things. Don't become a one-trick pony, because there's definitely some counters to Roach Hydra. So experiment with Speedling compositions, Mutiling compositions. Speedling Hydra does great until they've got Colossus or High Templar out. Those are all great options. Also, versus Terran, I'm Mutiling, but I never get Banelings. Is that a problem? Absolutely. That is beyond a shadow of a doubt a problem. I would say most games that you play against Terran, you will benefit from at least some Banelings. The only circumstance really I can think of where you could go pure Speedling Mutalisk is a pure mech composition. And by pure mech, I mean Siege Tanks and Thors. If there's Blue Flame Hellions, then that changes things entirely. But aside from that, there needs to be Banelings. No matter what. They are the best unit versus Terran all around that we have, as that Zerg has. So make sure you're using them, and make sure you're getting comfortable with them. So that is about it for this one. I appreciate all of the comments everyone's had. I'm trying to kind of take it into account and fix some of the things that I didn't do in the last one. So I hope this helped, and feel free to give more constructive criticism on this one. I know this was kind of a bronze themed, even the questions were all kind of catered towards that. I'm trying to give a diversity. I do have a 2,000 plus diamond lined up next, so if this one seemed a little too low level, check in with the next one, and we'll be working on some little higher level things. I don't know what the replay entails, but I'm sure it'll give us a lot to work with. So thanks a lot for watching.